Is it the fault of geography or a failure of funding? Slow law enforcement response times have some residents in a remote part of Pima County concerned. Among them, a family that recently endured one of the area's most shocking murders. The News 4 Tucson investigators look into potential solutions, and Chief Investigative Reporter Cora Nylander has more.
Well, it's a long road to Redington, which lies just over the mountains here behind me. The easiest way there would have you cross into Pinal County, followed by several twists and turns, and eventually into the pavement. That isolation comes with a price, and some residents recently learned just how truly isolated they are.
We don't have patrol. Yep. We don't have police coverage out here. So we know out here in this rural area, we're on our own. We have to take care of each other.
Here in the small community of Redington, it's that need to take care of each other Christina Clifford feels led her husband out the door to his death. 2 days before Christmas, there was a knock on the door, a mysterious man asking for help after allegedly experiencing car trouble.
And he sounded nothing but sincere. Please, I'm broke down. I can't get any help. I just need a jump. Will you please help me?
But there was no sincerity. Paul went to help the stranger and was found dead the following day next to a burning car. The Pima County Sheriff's Department arrested 3 suspects a week later, now charged with first-degree murder. The gruesome act has changed this rural community's kind spirit.
And now that's going to change. That's all going to change. We can't help strangers. No.
Her daughter Sabrina Vining says those fears have a lot to do with the time it takes deputies to respond out here.
People who have come and talked to us have said, you know, we know that if someone was banging on our door and we call 911, we're looking 2 to 4 hours before someone comes out here.
The night Paul didn't come home, they reported him missing. Vining says it took over 2 hours for a deputy to respond to their location, even though Pinal County is a few miles away with a sheriff's station just down the road.
3 miles from us, but Pinal County didn't even know about it.
They didn't know about it.
If something comes out of this tragedy, they hope public safety in the remote areas of the county can be improved.
And we would like to be contacted by Sheriff Nanos and come up with some sort of a plan for a deputy ranger, or, you know, it's something that...
Some kind of open communication between Pima and Pinal.
To their frustration so far, that meeting hasn't happened.
Remember, at this time, when the deputies first get the call, it's a missing person.
The News 4 Tucson investigators spoke with Sheriff Nanos about their concerns.
We have 9,300 square miles here. The greatest part of this county is remote.
He says resource allocations are determined by needs. Areas like Vail, which has seen a significant population growth, has welcomed a new substation. Currently, no such plans in Redington.
We constantly look at where are the problem areas and where are resources deployed to best meet those areas.
But resources in his office are limited these days.
This county is growing. What hasn't grown is my personnel, my staff. In fact, it's been depleted. This is a perfect example. Here's a family who lost a dad, a husband. Could they have been there quicker? I'm sure they could have if we had more staff.
Can comment on my husband in articles, but he can't reach out to the family. He can't reach out to our rural area and try to help us so that we feel safe.
While frustrated with this issue and the lack of response from Sheriff Nanos, the Clifford family tells me they are thankful for how fast detectives were able to move on this case and make arrests. That prosecution's still underway. We'll keep you updated as this case moves forward. Reporting from Pima County, Cora Nylander, News 4 Tucson.